Hey everybody, welcome to ThinkWire. Today we're going to talk about personal commitment versus interest and help you understand the difference between the two. There's a famous saying by Ken Blanchard who says, "There's a difference between interest and commitment. When you're interested in doing something, you do it only when it's convenient. When you're committed to something, you accept no excuses, only results." What is the difference between interest versus commitment? In life, it's important to know the difference between interest and commitment. Interest is defined as a feeling of curiosity or concern about someone or something. Commitment, on the other hand, is an engagement or obligation that restricts freedom of action. The two terms are often used interchangeably, but they actually have very different meanings. Let's say you're interested in learning to play the guitar. You might attend a few classes, watch some YouTube videos, and read a few articles on the subject. But eventually your interest will wane and you'll move on to something else. This is because you've only had a passing interest in playing the guitar. You're never really committed to it. Now let's say you want to learn to speak Spanish fluently. You take classes, you hire a tutor, and practice every day. You might even get sick of studying Spanish, but you're still committed to learning because you want to achieve your goal. What is personal commitment? Personal commitment is the key to success in any area of life. It's the ability to stay focused and motivated to achieve a goal even when obstacles arise. Without personal commitment, it's easy to give up or become distracted. People who are successful in any field have made a personal commitment to their goals. They have set their sights high and refuse to settle for anything less than their best. They are willing to work hard and make sacrifices to achieve their dreams. If you want to be successful, you need to make a personal commitment to your goals. Decide what you want to achieve and then go after it with all your heart. Never give up and never settle for anything less than you deserve. With personal commitment, anything is possible. Interest, what it is and how it affects commitment. In any committed relationship, one of the most important things is ensuring that both partners maintain a healthy level of interest in each other and the relationship. When one partner begins to lose interest, it can have a negative impact on commitment levels. To maintain a strong relationship, it's important to understand what interests are and how they affect commitment. Interest can be defined as the concern that an individual has for another person or thing. In a relationship, interest is often displayed through acts of affection, time spent together, and thoughtful gestures. When one partner begins to lose interest in the other, it can lead to feelings of insecurity and resentment. If left unaddressed, this can eventually lead to dissolution of the relationship. It's important to remember that interest will naturally ebb and flow over time. Personal commitment, definition, and how to maintain it. When we think of the word commitment, we often think in terms of a relationship. We commit to our partner, our friends, our family, but commitment goes beyond that. It's a choice that we make every day to show up and be present in our lives. It's the decision to keep going when things are tough. When it comes to personal commitment, it's important to have a clear understanding of what the term means. Simply put, personal commitment is the dedication and determination one must have to achieve a goal. It is often seen as a measure of how badly someone wants something. This drive can come from within oneself or be externally motivated. Either way, personal commitment is a key to achieving success. The importance of personal commitment. Today it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of everyday life and forget about what's truly important. Personal commitment is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself. It's the cornerstone upon which you can build a happy and successful life. When you make a personal commitment to something, you're saying that you're willing to put in the work required to achieve your goal. This type of commitment requires dedication and discipline, but it's worth it because it gives you a sense of purpose. It also helps you stay focused on your goals and makes it more likely that you'll achieve them. Personal commitment can be applied to anything in your life that you want to improve, whether it's your health, your relationships, or your career. Obstacles to personal commitment, life changes, boredom, etc. When it comes to making a commitment, there are a lot of things that can stand in your way. Life changes, boredom, and fear are just a few of the obstacles that can prevent us from fully committing to something. But if we can overcome these hurdles, we may find that the rewards of commitment are worth it. There always seems to be something getting in the way of personal commitment. It might be life changes, boredom, or any number of other things. But whatever the obstacle is, it can be overcome with a little effort and perseverance. At any given moment, we have two options: interest or commitment. Interest is fleeting and easily dies when faced with obstacles. Commitment is enduring and sees us through the trials that inevitably come our way. Why is it that we so often choose interest over commitment? Part of the reason may be that society tells us to follow our interests. We're told to do what feels good, what comes naturally to us, or what excites us. And while there's nothing wrong with any of those things, they don't always lead to lasting fulfillment. How to overcome these obstacles and achieve our personal commitment. It's often said that the first step to achieving our personal commitments is admitting that we have a problem. For some of us, this can be the most difficult part of trying to improve our lives. We may feel like we're not good enough or that we do not deserve to achieve our goals. These negative thoughts can become obstacles to achieving our personal commitments. Fortunately, there's always ways to overcome these obstacles and achieve what we set out to do. By taking small steps, staying positive, and seeking support from others, we can make progress towards our goals. With perseverance and dedication, we can achieve anything that we set our minds to. So how do we maintain personal commitment? Here's some tips. Number 1, get clear on your why. What is it that you're committed to? When you know your purpose, it's easier to stay on course. To be successful in anything you do, it's essential to first understand why. Why are we doing this? What is our purpose? When we know our purpose, it becomes easier to stay committed and focused. Our why gives us direction and motivation. It's the driving force behind everything we do. Finding your why can be difficult. You may have to experiment with a few different things before you find something that really resonates with you. But once you find it, it'll be worth all the effort. Your why will give your life meaning and direction. It will help you stay committed to your goals, no matter what challenges you face along the way. Number 2, set realistic goals. If your goals are too big or unrealistic, you're setting yourself up for disappointment and failure. It's important to be realistic when setting goals so that you can actually achieve them and feel good about yourself. Here are some quick tips for setting realistic goals. Today, it's easy to get caught up in the comparison game. With social media, we're constantly bombarded with images of people who seem to have it all together. It can be easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we need to have our lives perfectly together to be happy. However, this isn't true. One of the most important things you can do for yourself, as we discussed earlier, is to set realistic goals. It's important to remember that nobody's life is perfect and that we all have different strengths and weaknesses. So focus on setting goals that are attainable that'll make you happy. Number 3, don't rush into it. If you've decided to do something, don't just jump in. Take time to think about what you're committing to and how long you're going to be doing it. In today's world, we are often encouraged to make decisions quickly and without much thought. This can lead to hasty decisions that we may later regret. If you've taken time to carefully consider a decision, it's important not to rush into it. Allow yourself time to really think things through before taking action. Number 4, be patient. As long as you're working toward your goal, you'll be moving in the right direction. If you've set a goal to run a marathon by the end of the year, start working on it little by little. When it comes to achieving success, there is no one-size-fits-all timeline. Some people achieve their goals quickly, while others take a more winding path. The important thing is to keep moving forward and not get discouraged. If you're working hard and making progress, you'll eventually reach your destination. Here are 4 quick tips to help you stay on track. If your goals are too lofty, you're more likely to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results. Make a plan. Break your goal down into smaller, manageable steps so that you can track your progress along the way. Stay motivated. Find a support group or accountability partner to help keep you motivated and on track. Take breaks. Get some fresh air, take a walk, or take a break to rest and re-energize. Don't forget to drink water. It's important to eat healthy and get plenty of sleep as well. Number 5, have goals. It's important to have a clear and attainable goal. Having a destination in mind will help you focus on your efforts and keep you on track. Setting and achieving goals is important in life. People who don't have any goals are like ships without a rudder. They go nowhere. Having a destination in mind will help you choose a course and stay on track. It's also important to make sure your goals are achievable. Nothing is more frustrating than setting a goal that is out of reach. So set your sights high, but make sure that you can actually attain your goal. With hard work and determination, anything's possible. Number 7, staying positive and keeping optimistic. A positive outlook is crucial. If you can believe you can achieve your goal, you're more likely to do so. It can be easy to get bogged down in the negative, especially when things are tough. But it's important to remember that staying positive and keeping an optimistic outlook is crucial. If you believe you can achieve, you're more likely to make it happen. Here are 8 simple ways to stay positive and keep an optimistic outlook. 1. Avoid comparing yourself to others. No one can do what you do better than you, and no one can be more successful than you. 2. Identify your strengths and weaknesses. It's easier to recognize what you've got going for you rather than what you don't. Number 3, be grateful for what you have. There's a big difference between being appreciative and being envious. Number 4, pursue your passion. Once you have passion, it's all about making it happen. Number 5, make time for yourself and rest. Sometimes the most important things in life are the ones you don't do. Number 6, work on your relationships with others. Relationships are one of the most important things in life. Number 7, keep learning and growing. The only constant is change. Number 8, listen to others and learn from them. The most valuable thing you can have is a friend who listens to you. Back to our main list. Number 5, dive in and get started. Once you've made the decision to move forward, you have to go through the process of actually getting started. This can be difficult at first, but it's like anything else. Once you get good at something, it becomes easier. There are a few things that one can do to maintain and even increase their personal commitment. Making the decision to move forward with your life is never easy. It can be scary and overwhelming, but it's also incredibly exciting. Once you've made the decision to move forward, you have to go through with it. You have to take the next step and dive in. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. You will grow and you will learn so much more about yourself. You will make new friends and create new memories. You will find out who you are and what you're capable of. So go ahead and take the plunge. Get started on your new adventure today. Finally, being surrounded by supportive people who can share your goals and ambitions can also help maintain your commitment levels. The importance of having a supportive network of people around you who share your goals and ambitions cannot be overstated. There are many benefits to having a support system that includes increased motivation to achieve your goals, a sounding board for new ideas, and accountability partners. It's evident that personal commitment is a key factor in achieving success. It is essential to be interested in what you're doing, but it's even more important to be committed to your goals. By setting your sights on what you want to achieve and being willing to work hard to get there, you increase your chances of reaching your destination. So if you want to achieve something great, remember to stay focused and committed. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos about motivation, personal growth, inspiration, and much more. Check out this video, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.